There are a few places I dislike as much as the airport. The rushing to get through checkout in time, the nervousness as you wait for your flight, the cold and metal feel to the whole experience. But I'll bear it because of the excitement that beholds me on the other side. And today we're going to Zanzibar, so it's basically paradise on the other side. I'm solo though, so you're going to have to come along with me. It's Abner, by the way, aka Traveling Tuesdays. Am I nervous? Maybe. Am I hungry? Definitely yes. I can eat a goat, so I need to find a goat to eat. Terminal 4 is like the worst terminal to find food. Oh, they have nothing. Today, we're flying with Kenya Airways. This is my first time flying with them, and honestly, it was not the best experience. They were delayed by an hour. I was sat in the last row of the entire plane with an armrest which was unusually lower than all the other armrests. This meant that I was digging into my thigh for the entire 8-hour trip. Thankfully, I made it to Nairobi for a short transit safely, but on the second flight, I was really hoping to see Mount Kilimanjaro. I heard you can see it from the plane, but there were too many clouds. I don't think I'll ever be fit enough to ever climb that mountain, so it felt like I missed a chance to see it in at least some way or form. I don't know. Once we arrived in Zanzibar, after some confusion on my part, I managed to fill out the visa and arrival form, pay my $50 for the visa, and I was on my way. Finally, I told the airport of bad vibes. Okay guys, it took forever to get out of this airport. Like, visa and arrival, all of that. Anyway, Jumbo, I made it to Zanzibar! Habarigani?
Habarigani, yes.
And Zurisana?
Zurisana, which means so good.
Ah. Karibu Zanzibar.
Yes, Karibu Zanzibar. Let's go.
Baladin Hotel is located on the east coast of Zanzibar in Michamvi. On arrival, you're welcomed with a welcome drink from their brewery and you sit in front of this amazing view. I remember just sitting and thinking, wow, this is it. The beachfront restaurant is a beautiful wooden structure. I ate as soon as I arrived just to test the vibes, you know what I mean? And woo, it passed the vibe check. I definitely recommend their wings and their chicken pizza. Listen, they need to call that pizza enjoyment because that's what it was. There are 8 little houses on the property and then 4 suites at the back. My suite room was Wanga. There was water to wash my feet before I entered. There was a mosquito net covered bed, a pretty wardrobe, a desk with an espresso machine and a bathroom with a bath. And I had a direct view of the sea and the front of the property where there was a pool. Because the hotel is on the east coast, it meant amazing sunrises, just enjoying the sunny glow on my skin. I paid $164 per night to stay here, which is a lot for me as I'm usually on a budget, but I felt so safe here, which is very important for me as a solo traveler come to Zanzibar, and I loved everything, so I recommend. The hotel is in a quiet area, but they do offer excursions and activities, and this activity coming up was definitely my fave.
What are you doing?
Kayak! I'm excited! This is a place I saw on Instagram, and my hotel Baladin also advertised like this cave cenote place in Zanzibar. Even a lot of the locals don't know what it is. It's pretty much like as secret a gem as you can get on an island. This place blew my expectations out of the water, literally. I didn't quite succeed to jump off the diving board like the other people in the pool, so I tried a log. Mention I said tried because I actually slipped. I promise I intended to jump into the water, not belly flop, like I promise. But let's talk about this water. It was super fresh, clean and calm. I love swimming around like a fish. Like, I confess I didn't actually see any other fish in the water, but I'm not sure if that's an issue. It's just an absolute gem. What do you think? I think this place is so beautiful. And they limit how many people can enter at any time. So the introvert in me was like, yes. Like, I just had all the space I needed. I just felt comfortable just like swimming around like a fish.
And you?
Abena.
Apena? Okay. You are Odide?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Melody.
Hello.
Okay. She jumped. I could not jump. That's the difference between the two of us. One of the biggest things that excited me about visiting Zanzibar was going to see The Rock, a tiny rock island in the sea housing a little restaurant. Okay guys, so I'm so excited to go today. Let me show you what I'm wearing. It's an iconic restaurant, so I need to make sure I show up. I've done makeup, which I don't usually do. Green earrings, green ring to match this beautiful green dress I'm wearing. Ignore my face, I think it's gonna go in the shade. But it's like, and my little rattan bag, so cute.
Can I hear a little commotion for the dress?
Another great perk of staying at Baladin Hotel is that the Rock restaurant is literally less than a 10-minute beach walk away. Here we are. When I arrived, I went to the back open seating area where you can like get a drink, just chill for a bit before you eat. I ordered a rock cocktail, which coincidentally matched my dress. And I also met another lady who was by herself. Low-key, it was her wedding anniversary that day, but her husband had left her to go watch football, but hey, she had me. So we just vibed. One thing I have to tell you about the east coast of Zanzibar is that the low tides are not very pretty at all. Like, look at that seabed. After a while, I headed to my table inside. It's not terribly massive in there, so you should reserve like a week or two ahead of time. The menu was okay. I did expect to spend more than the average price for a meal there. I got this tandoori chicken skewer and potato dish. Time for a little taste test. I also got a pineapple dessert as the sun set. Another thing about the East Coast, you won't actually see the sun when it's setting. All in all, I paid about $50 and I made it out before the tide got too high. I definitely think it's a bucket list experience for your time in Zanzibar. The place with the real sunset vibes, in my opinion, was Kae Funk. Kae Funk is a bar on the beach with a little sort of bar hut, some seats and benches on the sand facing the sun. I was trying to record the palm tree here and I got my forehead and I didn't even realize. Anyway, I just sat and like drank my coconut. It was really good and it's just vibes. I'm not a big coconut water fan, but this one is not bad. Good morning. I'm out here today with an espresso and my journal because I really wanted to think about gratitude this morning. I think it's so amazing that I'm here in this beautiful place. The sunrise was beautiful. The room I'm in right in front of the sea is just amazing. It's just an amazing place to kind of just reflect a bit on life. Every single time I do a solo travel diaries series, I really always want to take an opportunity to kind of teach you guys something about solo traveling, what it means to solo travel, talk about something that's like pretty much useful and educational to you guys. And today I kind of wanted to talk about the fact that journaling as a solo traveler is a secret source, a secret tool to use when you're solo traveling. I think a lot of people worry when they're solo traveling about whether they're going to be lonely, or how they're going to process their emotions, fear or loneliness. I personally feel like journaling is just one of the best and amazing ways to kind of reflect on everything you're going through and just really put in perspective. I always recommend to people who are solo traveling to take a notebook with them, just something that they can use to take notes, to sit down and reflect with, because when you go on holiday, things go wrong, right? Like you miss your flight, or like your luggage doesn't make it, or something goes wrong. That can frustrate you when you just want to come and chill and have a good time, have fun. But when you're with other people, you would talk out with those people, you kind of share that experience with other people, and that helps you be stronger, that helps you kind of just pass the moment and just like focus on like having fun. When you're solo, it's really easy to like wild those emotions by yourself, like not a lot of people to talk to. I felt that way when I came because I basically have multiple cameras on me, which by the grace of God will not get stolen, and I have this camera called the Sony CV1, which I use for vlogging. I use it to vlog on YouTube. It's like an amazing camera, it's so beautiful. I'm currently vlogging this on my GoPro, but my CV1 quality is just crisp, like it's just an amazing vlogging camera. A lot of YouTubers use it and I was so excited to come and use it, but then I got here and I realized that the cord I brought to charge it isn't working. And Sony cameras have this thing where like you don't use the original cord they had in the box when you bought the camera, it won't work. I didn't know that, and so it basically hasn't charged and I basically can't use it on this trip. Sunday evening I really felt annoyed. I was just like, wow, how am I gonna share this experience with people on YouTube? How am I gonna be able to kind of vlog my time here for memories? My best camera is missing in action. I was just feeling all some way, and like, you know, now that I'm talking about it now, I'm like, girl, it's just the camera. Like, why are you so sad? Sometimes in the moment you just feel those emotions. Anyway, I just sat, I was like, I'm gonna reflect on this, think about it, write about it. I was like, shoot, I do have my GoPro. I actually only bought a GoPro because I wanted to get underwater shots, and now I'm like, well, putting in the hours and putting in the work. I put this on paper, but just reflect on it. That puts me in perspective. Now I feel okay about the fact that my CV1 is not working, my other camera's not working, I'm fine. Writing things down is so important. Need to be okay in yourself with like everything you're experiencing and be able to manage those emotions, otherwise it will be very overwhelming. Solo travel is not meant to be super overwhelming. It's not meant to be super like feeling like a challenge, because if it's a holiday, you're here to have fun. It's not meant to be suffering. So always carry a journal if you're gonna solo travel. I promise it will make the experience a lot easier. Also, when you look back, you're gonna be like, wow, I grew so much, I did that, I achieved that. That is my 2 cents for you on solo travel today. I know we've done some really cool things on this trip so far, but this next excursion is a true bucket list item. When people think of traveling to Tanzania or East Africa in general, they want to do a safari, right? But on the island of Zanzibar, they run blue safaris, and let me show you what a safari blue experience is like. We are literally all like standing up in the boat trying to catch this dolphin. Once you spotted some dolphins, you go snorkeling, and you know it's gonna be good when you can see the fish from the surface. We're about to go in. Hey, we're here at the sandbank. Look at the water converging.
Hi, Jumbo.
Polenta. Yes. Oh my god.
Thank you.
I love this.
Chicken.
Yes, chicken.
Rice. Lentils.
Yes, lentils. Nice.
Bread.
Yes, please.
And then
Polenta. Chicken. Prawn sauce.
Yes, please.
what is this?
Lentils.
Oh yes,
Yes. Prawn.
Side on the rice.
Nice.
on the rice.
Woo.
Thank you.
Yes. Lobster.
No,
Octopus. Nice. Yes, tuna. Everything, everything. Thank you. To spice it up, I'll go for the mango sauce.
is it so? I am so full. They have really given us everything. I just love this. I feel like I'm living such a beautiful island life. Eating fresh fruit, fresh seafood, swimming. Like, can I live here? Can I move here permanently? Like, on my way to look for a baobab tree. Baobab juice, I've had it once. It's amazing. Maybe twice. Maybe I can get some here. I recommend if you haven't had it.